There we go. And then, actually, hold on. Before I do that, even, I guess it is live. Hello, people. Hello. We are just doing a couple things before we get started here. What the hell? Okay, that's new. OBS decided to update. Has different. Okay. Um. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm seeing right now. Great. So. Oh, what the hell? I can just do that from here? Okay, so I don't even need Chrome. Um, getting distracted. so, um, so OBS decided to update. What it used to be, these level bars were going this way. Now they're going this way. Um, so that's new. That's new. Anyways, enough of that. We are just going to do a little bit of this and the sharing thing. Oh, it just does it by itself. Let's go. I only have to copy the URL. I'll have to. Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm just informing friend. Whoa. Anyways, okay, so that's done. We're going to quit out of Discord. Quit. There we go. Warning. The stream. I can't read that. Okay. So that's fine. I mean, it says that the stream is good on this computer here, so it's fine. Anyways, we're doing the editing thing again. Before we even do this, the two-screen editing thing, we're gonna no PC. You want that? You want? Yeah, right here. So, let's see. So you guys get to see because I literally shot this video like 10 minutes ago at this point. And I just want this up today, like literally today. Uh, Simply because it's about tomorrow's episode of Beat Break. And I think I made a whole. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let's just call this Shamball, because that's the main topic of the video. Like, there's several things I can talk about in this video, but Shamball is the big thing. Yeah, I was gonna get a whole bunch of images before going live, but, you know what? Screw it to this point. You know, we ball. Yeah, we ball, dude. Today is the 27th. Wait, what? Yeah, oh, okay. I'm just dumb. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm just not thinking correctly. Actually, I'm gonna inform other friendo. Well, this copies. 8 minutes. Holy crap. So I mean, we can do something else for like 8 minutes, I suppose. Um, and actually, you know what? For these 8 minutes, let's just have that in the background over there, and then. Actually, yeah, that doesn't really work. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Because all that you see is this little tiny window. Um. Anyways. How are you guys doing today on this fine afternoon? On this fine Friday afternoon? How are y'all doing? I'm doing very okay. Like, I got the video filmed. Um, Actually, what the hell? How do I even? Oh, that's how. No, that's not how. That is not how. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna go into Discord on my phone. Yeah, we're very prepared, by the way. Very, very prepared. Cool. Anyways, so I accidentally hit pause. So I'm just gonna have this in the background. It's gonna be 7 minutes. 7 minutes. So let's just play. Let's just play some Yu-Gi-Oh while we wait. Screw it. Nope. Dog. There's no one. Okay. There's. Nope. Not that one. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, yo. I can be done in the game in 6 minutes. Maybe. If. There we go. Okay. I'm going first. Ah! Okay. So there's probably an Ash involved somewhere. So let's try to play around that. Potentially. Maybe. Actually, yeah, this isn't really playing around it. But whatever. Yeah, we should have said Quem. We should have summoned a Quem if we're going to try to play around Ash, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, really, but maybe if I convince myself more, it'll be fine. Okay, maybe there isn't an Ash involved. No Ash! Let's go. I'm happy about that. Let's do you and probably you for the. Oh, you know what? No, we should have totally done Fallen White. Actually, yeah, I guess it doesn't technically matter at the moment. So let's do blip and then a blip. And we will add Albion, the branded dragon. If you and actually you together, it does not lore accurate, but we ball. And then blip, blip, and a blip. And then we want this out on the board. Have we run into? We have not. Okay. Okay. I suppose. We have not run into Nibiru, which is interesting to me. So what I'm actually going to do here is then fall in the white. Hey, look. That's neat. Grab fall in the white. Nope. Do not fusion. And let's activate. Let's activate fall in the white. Send Titana. Well, we can't fusion. We can't synchro summon because the use Branded Fusion. That's okay. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's instead just go to end phase. Oh, you know what? I was stupid. Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think. I mean, I suppose we could just do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, so let's do Fallen Virtuous here. 'Cause, yeah, we have not. Okay, Yeah, we said normal Albaz. If I can find normal Albaz. Yeah, there you are. There you is. Okay. I hate this. I hate this. Oh no. It's the zero turn kill, everybody. It's the zero turn kill. Actually, I don't even need this. Hold on. I don't even need this. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we need that. Okay. So we have a Soul Secron. You don't even do anything. What? I mean, I suppose I can use Mirror Jade here. I suppose. Yeah, we've banished you. And we do that. Add the dude. Add the Mercurier. Yeah! We're doing pretty okay, actually. No, don't activate that. We don't need that. We don't need that yet. Yeah, we actually do need to negate that. Fun fact. It's a Gorifo. God damn. Really? Really? I mean, I suppose I can't really do anything about it. So I guess, pop off, King. I thought this game was gonna be quick. I hate this. I hate this already. I hate this stupid card already. No, this wasn't this a match? What the hell? Oh, I guess it wasn't. All right. Oh, it's fine. Anyways, it's whatever. Okay. So that's done transferring. So let's just do this real quick. Open up Premiere. And then we're gonna make project files, and then new, browse, just find it basically in Beat Break, Shambhala, project file, save, boop. Okie doke. So, actually, we do need this. We do need this for. We do. Shit. Yeah, I'm a stupid. We actually do need this. I can't see chat with this open. We're going in blind here. Chat. We need to go to my live feed. Okay. Nope. Not yet. There we go. Okay. What do you mean connect to your encoder? What the hell? What the hell are you talking about, YouTube? I already am connected to my encoder. Okay. Anywho, so, we need to bring these over. Nope. These over to here. And then we need to create a sequence. Like, I don't know if we're going to get this done today, but we're definitely going to try. It shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't. Just title it Shambhala. Shambhala. Fuck. It's in the wrong. God damn it. Hold on. Delete that shit. Because I'm working on short form before this. Shambhala. There we go. Okay. So, there's the intro to this video.
Before the next episode of Beat Break, there are just a few theories of mine that I would like to get out of the way.
Okay. Man, okay, this lighting though, peak. My hair could be better, but this lighting's peak.
Before the next... Before...
Okay. Yeah, oh, nope, I actually don't want to delete that. I'm going to use that for the end here. Zoidberg. Zoidberg up. Anyways. Goddamn.
Before the next episode of Beat Break, there are just a few theories of mine that I would like to get out of the way.
Oh yeah, and this live stream is gonna be up for watching a couple days after this video goes up because I'm not really fond of both these going up at the exact same time. They should be separate.
The first one revolves around Digital World Shambhala. There's been plenty of speculation since the very beginning of Beat Break that Digimon Beat Break is going to take place in Digital World Shambhala.
Okay. Can't get over, like, okay. Like, I know most of you probably aren't editors or filmers or all that, but, like, I'm just in awe of this lighting. Like, it's just so good. It's just so good, man.
Of mine that I would like to get out of the way. The first one revolves around Digital World Shambhala. There's been plenty of speculation is going to take place in Digital World Shambhala. World Shambhala, or be about Digital World Shambhala. Basically, Shambhala is going to be somewhere in Beat Break. That was the speculation going around.
It's the tism, my lord. Like, that's just a fine example of me trying to overcorrect myself. It's like, you guys knew what I mean, but like, hey, we're just gonna leave it in. You know, it's cute. Question mark. It's cute.
About Digital World Shambhala. Basically, Shambhala is going to be somewhere in Beat Break. That was the speculation going around. And this is probably not a mystery to anyone at this point. We are 23, 24 episodes in, but there's a lot more evidence to support this fact now.
Yeah. Yeah, like, this is probably not news to anyone, but there's just a lot more evidence to support it, since the first episode. Okay.
Now. The earliest... The earliest speculations came from Rasumemon, which...
Oh.
The earliest speculations came from Rasumemon. Damn. The earliest speculations came from Rasumemon from the first episode. Very ornate in design. From the first episode.
Actually, hold on. Before, hold on. I'm gonna look something. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Their sword is very ornate in design, but that's not really enough to pin it to Shambhala. Their sword.
See here.
So their sword is very ornate in design, but that's not really enough to pin it to Shambhala.
Actually, hold on. Before we continue, I just want to see what the hell popped up there. Just want to see something here. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Suck it, we ball. Yeah, just wanted to check something real quick. Anyways, let's continue.
Shambhala.
Okay.
What really pins them to Shambhala is the Digimon reference book.
Boop and boop and boop. Okay. And
Digimon reference book. Which it says that Marasamemon's swordsmanship has been passed down. Where it says that Marasamemon's swordsmanship has been passed down over time in the Eastern digital world, which is Shambhala.
yeah. Yeah, for those who don't know, Shambhala is the retconned version of Eastern Digital World, which was revealed earlier last year.
Shambhala. Another piece of evidence is Gokumon. Not Gokumon, with that shortened U sound. That's a totally different Digimon that is Reapermon in the English dub. Another piece of evidence is Gokumon.
Yeah, you're about to hear something. Y'all about to find something out about Japanese. I mean, I don't know if it's used for Chinese because Japanese kanji comes from Chinese. When Japan was incorporated with a little bit of Japanese history, I suppose. So. Japanese was originally just a spoken language. And then they decided along the way, maybe we should start taking notes of shit that we say. So they decided to incorporate kanji, which is Chinese symbols. And I believe it comes from the Wu dialect, but I could be wrong about that. But anyways,
Shambhala. Another piece of evidence is Gokumon. Not Gokumon, with that shortened U sound. That's a totally different Digimon. That is Reapermon in the English dub.
yeah.
Umon. Not.
Okay, and then we'll do that, and that, and that, and that, and that.
On with that shortened U sound. That's a totally different Digimon. That is Reapermon in the English dub. And yes, the length of the. Am I cutting myself off here? Kind of, but not really. Anyways, and yes, the length of the U sound does matter because you can get a totally different word if you don't lengthen it out enough.
Yeah, fun fact about the Japanese language. Yeah, if you don't lengthen out the vowel in a word, you can get a totally different word. Which is fascinating to me at the very best.
In the English dub. And yes,
As someone who's currently studying Japanese.
yes, the length of the U sound does matter because you can get a totally different word if you don't lengthen it out enough. Welcome to the wonderful language of Japanese, the third hardest language in the world.
Oh, wait.
Welcome to the wonderful world of the Japanese language, the third hardest to learn in the world. Allegedly.
Yeah, no, allegedly it's the third hardest language. Like, I will argue that English is probably one of the hardest, at least for foreigners, to learn, just because of all the weird conjugation, all the weird exceptions and shit like that. It's like, come on, dog. But, like...
The wonderful world of the Japanese language, the third hardest to learn in the world. Allegedly. Moving on from that tangent, Gokumon does evolve into 2 Digimon.
Yeah.
Two Digimon. Seitan Gokumon and Shakamon.
Oh, no, not by 20 seconds. No. Like, 3 frames. That's all I need to cut out. Come on, Premiere. And... nope.
Shakamon. What do these 2 Digimon have in common? They're part of Digital World Shambhala.
Boop. And then we're just gonna...
These 2 Digimon have in common? They're part of Digital World Shambhala.
Like, I gotta see this fucking lighting, though. Like,
According to
shit.
the Digimon reference book, Seitan Gokumon reveals the power of the...
Oh, yeah. For whatever reason, I just could not say...
according to the Digimon reference book, Seitan Go... According to the Digimon reference book...
yeah, this goes on for a while, I do believe.
Why am I saying gecko? According to the Digimon reference book... According to the Digimon...
Nope.
According to the Digimon reference book, Seitan's Goku Saitin Gokumon's power rivals with the Tentai Hachibushi.
Hachibushu. Hachibushu. It's not Bushi, it's Bushu. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not refilming it.
If you're not already aware, according to the Digimon reference book, Saitin's Goku. Why am I saying Gecko? According to the Digimon reference book.
Okay, so I think I know what I did here. I know what I did here. So we're just gonna lob all of that off. Holy crap.
Shambhala. According to the Digimon reference book.
Okay, so we just left it there just because I fuck up.
Saitin Gokumon's power rivals with the Tentai Hachibushi. As a result, our Longmon keep the eye on them.
Yeah, you could kind of tell I was just having the most trouble here. Like,
Saitin Gokumon's power rivals with the Tentai Hachibushi.
yeah, I don't know why I want to say Bushi, it's Bushu.
Our Longmon keep the eye on them. As a result, our Longmon keep the eye on them.
I believe it's Erlongmon. But I feel like I'm gonna break my tongue if I do
As a
that.
result, our Longmon keep the eye on them. And if you're not already aware, Erlongmon is part of the Tentai. And if you're not already aware, Erlongmon is part of the Tentai Hashibushu.
There we go.
Erlongmon is part of the Tentai Hashibushu.
There we go. Now I said it correctly. Now that I've slowed it down and actually looked at the goddamn script.
And Gokumon's other form, Shakamon, is part of that same group, who are the guardians of Shambhala.
Yep.
Who are the guardians of Shambhala.
Okie doke. Ah, so we are already approaching this. Let's move this out more. To about there. So we have plenty of space for this.
Now, I want to talk about this for a second. There have been some speculations that this is Zed Millenniumon after... There have been some speculations going around that this is Zed Millenniumon. After the... Now, I want to... Now... Shambhala. Now, I want to talk about this for a second.
You will find out what this is in a second.
There have been some speculations going around that this is Zed Millenniumon. Zed Millenniumon.
Nope. Man.
After the disappointing entry of both Adventure 2020 and Ghost Game, fans are wanting to see Millenniumon in a grander way that won't leave them disappointed.
And do these J cuts so that the audio starts before the visual that guides the audience in.
Millenniumon. After the disappointing entry of both Adventure 2020 and Ghost Game, fans are wanting to see Millenniumon in a grander way that won't leave them disappointed. However, I disagree that it's going to be that Millenniumon.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Do.
However, I disagree that it's going to be that Millenniumon. There's another group in Digital World Shambhala called...
Okay, I need to go...
There's another group of Digimon in Digital World Shambhala called Shijuku. Kyuju.
Yeah, I don't know why these are so hard for you to pronounce. It's like I'm studying Japanese, and like I know what sounds I'm supposed to be making, but like for whatever reason, like reading the script, translating, and then it going to my brain and then trying to say it out loud, it's hard, man. I don't know why.
There's another group in Digital World Shambhala called the Shikuju.
Yep, there it is.
There's another group of Digimon in Digital World Shambhala called Shikuju. Or the four perilous...
Wait, are we almost done with this? Holy shit, we're almost done with this. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I was hoping this would be like 6 minutes long, but like, I don't think we're gonna get to that. Oh no.
Millenniumon. There's another group of Digimon in Digital World Shambhala called Shikuju. Or the four perilous beasts. The perilous beasts. These Digimon are based on the four perils of... These four Digimon are based on the... These Digimon are based on the four perils in Chinese mythology.
Okay, there we go.
These Digimon are based on the four perils in Chinese mythology.
Okay. So what time is it? It's almost 3 o'clock.
Beasts. These Digimon are based on the four perils in Chinese mythology. So far, we have 3 of the 4 revealed. We have 3 of the 4 revealed.
Yeah, we're just gonna quickly...
Daigenmon. Iwumon.
I think it's supposed to be Yuhumon. But, oh well. It's what it is.
And Taotimon.
It's a TMon, but again, it is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. I'm not refilming this. Like, nah, dog.
Tao Timon. But the fourth.
Okay, come on, thank you.
But the fourth Tao Wushu has not been revealed. That is not by mistake. But the fourth Tao Wushu has not been revealed. That is not by mistake.
Then
Not by mistake. Tao Wushu is based on Tao Wu, a reckless, stubborn. Some sources say, which is a reckless and stubborn beast in Chinese mythology. Tao.
come on. You know what? No, we do this. There we go. So did I fuck up there? No. Okay.
Is based on Tao Wu. Some sources say, which is a reckless and stubborn beast in Chinese mythology.
Let's see here.
In Chinese mythology. Some sources say it is also associated with avarice.
You know, fun fact about literally all this. I've been mostly correct about a lot of the things going on in Beat Break.
Some sort
Like the Dark E-Pulse, it not being strictly Tomoro, you know, that was Raito who forced his Digimon to evolve first.
some sources say it is also associated with avarice.
So I'm just gonna put that out there. I've been pretty much correct so far.
Given
About
what we
Beat Break.
know about Beat Break, the Sotomas, and World Union, I think it's a fair assumption to say that this is going to be our main villain in Beat Break.
Yeah, I think we're just cut that off.
Give Given what we know about Beat Break, the Sotomas, and World Union, I think it's a fair assumption to say that this is going to be our main villain.
Yeah, I think that is the fairest assumption.
No.
I don't.
Final topic. The final topic.
Oh yeah, this is actually not our final topic, so we're actually going to do something here because I did rectify this while filming.
And the whole reason why I wanted to talk about this before. Now, for the whole reason why I wanted to get this video out before tomorrow's episode is that one of these things is about Gekomon and their evolution.
Okay.
Now,
Nope. There we go. Boop.
out before tomorrow's episode is that one of these things is about Gekomon and their evolution.
Okay, so now we do that. And then we go back to this.
Halfway point of Beat Break, since it's a we are reaching the halfway point of Beat Break. We are reaching the halfway point. We are reaching the halfway point of Beat Break. It is only a 49 episode anime. Only a 49 episode anime. Regardless of that, it is usually around. Regardless, it is usually.
Okay. I see what I done did.
We are reaching the halfway point of Beat Break. It is only a 49 episode anime.
There we go, and then you get over here.
We are.
Nice. I'm sorry. I'm just reading this so far ahead. I'm so sorry. What are we saying next to? Hello, by the way.
Pokemon and their evolution. We are reaching the halfway point of Beat Break. It is only a 49 episode anime. Regardless of that, it is usually around. Regardless, it is usually around the high. Regardless of that, it is usually around the mid to high 20s that we see the perfect evolution forms of our main casts.
Yep.
Regardless of that, it is usually around the mid to high 20s that we see the perfect evolution forms of our main casts.
Yeah. Whoop. Here we go. Let's see. So it is almost 3 o'clock. I'm trying to get this done before 4.
That,
Don't know if that's going to happen, but
that we see the perfect evolution forms of our main casts. And it's usually the mid.
Okay, so.
And it's usually the high 30s and lower 40s for the ultimate evolution forms. But I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be more towards the mid 30s since it is, again, 49 episodes long. And it's usually the.
Let's see here.
9 episodes long. We already know from the preview of episode 24 that Tomoro is going to be using a lot of Dark E-Pulse to fight against Clay.
And then.
Tomoro is going to be using a lot of Dark E-Pulse to fight against Clay. I expect that Clay is going to continually push Tomoro, and Tomoro.
Okay,
Continually push Tomoro.
Okay, we're just gonna cut that, and then we're going to it here.
I expect that Clay is going to be continually pushing Tomoro.
Okay, so you do redo that. Okay. So we are just going to cut that off. Right?
I expect that Clay is going to continually.
Okay. So cut that off. Bullet. And then. Nope. We need a J cut. There we go.
Continually pushing Tomoro.
And it took me a couple times for this line here to leave, question mark.
Operates, he's not going to back down, he's gonna keep pushing. Or operate, knowing how Tomoro operates, he's not gonna knowing how Tomoro operates, he's not going to back down, and he's gonna keep pushing back.
Actually, you know what?
Knowing how Tomoro operates, he's not going to back down, he's gonna keep pushing. Knowing how Tomoro operates, he's not going to back down, and he's gonna keep pushing back.
Okay. No, I think I do like this better.
Knowing and he's gonna keep pushing back. We've already seen what happens when you push a Digimon too much with E-Pulse, with the case of Ramphramon and Azadarmon. The case of Ramphramon and Azadarmon. It's gonna be a realization from Tomoro that he's pushing himself way too far.
What?
I think this could be a realization with Tomoro that he's pushing Armadillomon way too far and adjust himself along with his E-Pulse. I think this could be a realization. And adjust himself along with his E-Pulse, which will allow Armadillomon to evolve to their perfect form and defeat Clay.
There goes the fridge.
Which
And then.
evolve to their perfect form and defeat Clay.
Let's see here. And then move this here.
As for Team Tactics, I think the members of Tactics might become part of Glowing Dawn when it's all over.
See, how long is this video? Actually, that's not going to be a good
Play. As for Team Tactics,
right.
I think the members of Tactics might become part of Glowing Dawn when it's all over. Not as the main team, but kind of how the Mushroom Brothers are lookouts for the Sanctuary. Not saying that Tactics gonna be lookouts for the Sanctuary. It's just kind of maybe not saying that Tactics are.
Okay. Let's see.
Not as the main team, but
I think they want to introduce some other characters as well by the end of this, but
not as the main team, but kind of how the Mushroom Brothers are lookouts for the Sanctuary. Not saying that for the Sanctuary.
okay. So we're just gonna cut that there.
Saying that Tactics are going to become a lookout for the Sanctuary, but just kind of in that same sense that they're not going to be part of the main team, but they're just out doing their own thing. Not saying that Tactics are going to become a lookout for the Sanctuary, but just kind of in that same sense that they're not going to be part of the main team, but they're just out doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Going to happen is that there's going to be more members under the Glowing Dawn banner by the end of the series as they take down the main antagonist.
Yeah. Okay.
As they take down the main antagonist. What your thoughts are down below, along with anything I may have missed or any suggestions for future videos, and I will see you on the other side. The other side.
Alright, that's gonna be that, and then we're gonna bring these in. Probably not there. We're gonna push that a little bit further out. Not by that much.
Oh god, I love technology. I love Chromebook being slow as hell, and I love when this thing stops working on you. Amazing. Also, my fingernails are a little bit fucked up because I tried removing them with non-acetone polish remover, and it didn't quite work out. So we're gonna find another non-acetone nail polish remover because acetone is actually bad for you. What the hell was I actually gonna say? Oh god, I'm a fucking mess, dude. Anyways.
I'm just gonna let that go. Like, just let the world know how much of an actual mess I am. Like, yeah, like I am just a mess. Fun fact. Like, that'll get us to, oh god, dude, that this was like a 5-minute long video. Oofda. Okay. So. Anyways, so I'm just gonna do a couple things here. Let's see, is anyone actually watching this? I think so, probably. I don't know. All I remember seeing was there's no one watching for the half of the stream. Hello if you're still watching, anyone. God damn, dude. So we're just gonna do a couple things kind of off screen here. Actually, let me just get this pulled up here. Nope. There we go. I'm just gonna do a couple things off screen. And that we are gonna download some images. Actually, we could probably just go to here. Which one? I think this one. No, absolutely not. This one. Actually, no. That's not it. What the hell? What the hell? This one. Yes, this one. Okay. This one? I'm trying to figure out which window I have all my stuff on. No, it was this one. This one. This window. Okay. So we just need images of this dude. I don't think we're gonna find a transparent. Oh, spoke too soon. We are gonna find a transparent version. Okay. It's like, so what I try to do for these videos, I try to find a transparent version of what the hell I'm talking about first. So I don't have to do it myself. If it's not a transparent version, oh well, I can just do that. But, see, there's a transparent version of this one too. Let's go. Actually, hold on. Haha, there's a better version of this. So we're going to save that one as well. And then we are going to find a long one. I would be very surprised. What the hell? There's a... Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I was not expecting to find one already, but... Alright. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't think it's that. There's a transparent... Okay. There is a transparent version of this as well. Interesting. That leaves a lot less work for me. Thank you, whoever did this, and your contributions to humanity. Okay, where the hell is Marosa Maimon? Oh, there you are. Okay. I'll be very surprised. Yeah, okay. There's not. That's fine. We can just see that ourselves. For this one, I mean, there shouldn't be too many hard edges. I mean, soft edges, rather. We like hard edges. We don't like soft edges. Because soft edges makes everything a lot more complicated. And then we need... we need these dudes. Which I will be very surprised. What the hell? Okay. We're just gonna toss everything out the window here. Interesting. That's already part of New Century. Yeah, the New Century versions usually, like, New Century already has transparent versions of these. And the reason why I like to get these transparent, by the way, is so that I like how boxy it looks on the video footage. I think it just looks a lot more professional if it's transparent. If it has a transparent background. Okay. So, blip, and then let's go to PC. Open up Chrome, and then. Actually, no, you guys aren't going to see this. You guys don't get to see this part. I'm sorry. Dwell's drive. Like, there's nothing harmful on my drive, but it's like also, like, it's kind of private. So, what the hell did I do there? There we go. Okay. So. Okay, then. Okay, we're gonna close that. Now you guys can see what I'm doing. Well. No, that one. Okay. So, and then it will extract all to, not that, we need beat break, Shambhala, and we're just gonna create a new folder, images. Extract. Oh shoot! You know what? We need a image of Zelmon. Do I have one? Do I have one? Man, it wouldn't surprise me if I had one, but images. Oh, yep. Okay, we already have those. So we will just do that, I suppose. Okay, so it did not open up. That's okay. Then go to here and bring this over. And then we will put this back to this. And then get this back to that. So I can see chat. Why the hell? There we go. Okay. Okie doke. So, oh yeah, we need one more thing. We need one more thing. We need Amazilimon. Oh yeah, we actually need a couple more things. And actually, what do you look like? You look like that. Perfect. So we actually need a couple more things. Let's go back to here. And then PC, and then okay, so save your jazz. Actually, we could just go to here. Flip. Okay. And what else do we need? What else do we need? Oh yeah, that's what we need. Actually, okay. 4. Because there's something we need off of this. I can find the thing I need off of this. Like, I'm looking for this image exactly. But without all this. Actually, what? There's a way we can do that. Episode 24. I can type. I promise.
そんな今日がレーナまでバカだトモロクレイよくも俺のファミリーをあれも
I missed it.
クレイよくも俺のファミリーをアルバニども
Nope.
こいつだけは何が何でも消し飛ばせトモロこのままじゃ
Okay, there we go.
次回デジモンビートブレイク重なる鼓動
So, we have that. And what the hell? This is so far behind for me, but whatever. It's fine. We are on PC, right? Okay. Why is it so far behind? Ah, that's why. Whoop. We'll just catch that right up to there. If we get this more caught up, that'd be cool. But like, what the hell is going on with my Chromebook? Right there, please. Thank you. Okay. That's all caught up now. Okay. Let me find where the hell that went. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna pop up. If I can find what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then when you move that over to images as well. Okay. Okay, no. Okay, so we just need to get those two images onto there now. this one and this one. Yeah. 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 Okay. Put that home, and then...
Before the next episode of Beat Break, there are just a few theories of mine that I would like to get out of the way. The first one revolves around Digital World Shambhala. There's been plenty of speculation somewhere.
Okay, actually, before I even do this, hold on. Before I even do this, we need to do this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Open with Adobe Photoshop. Yeah, fun fact, there was almost not a video today. This video almost didn't happen. Simply because I was sitting, just eating breakfast today, just looking at my screen. I was like, what video do I want to do today? Oh, come on, computer. Okay. What video do I want to do today? Like, I was going to try to research the Bonteal, that whole lore. The reason why that didn't happen was because I think that was going to take a little too long. And I just want to make sure that it's actually done correctly. Because sometimes I just don't trust Photoshop. Yeah, looks like... Okay, looks like it's good. Anyways, so it's going to be about the Beyond Tool. The reason why that didn't happen was because I think it was just going to take a little too long to do research for it. And I really didn't know how I wanted to approach that video to begin with, so it was just a mess. So I was like, and then like when I was writing this video, yeah, okay, you're there. Oh, I totally forgot to switch the screens. Anyways, we'll just do that right now. Let you guys see what I'm doing. Like, I was writing this script. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this one because, you know, this is kind of public knowledge at this point. But, it's just relevant information. So, it's like, may as well post it, make it, post it. Yeah, and you know, some of it is information that people don't know. So, yeah.
But there's a lot more evidence to support this fact now. The early speculations came from Russ.
Okay, let's
Came from.
Okay, fine, that one.
Urasaemon from the first episode. Their sword is very ornate in design, but that's not really enough to pin it to Shambhala. What really
Nope, that's not. Drag that there. There we
pins
go.
them to Shambhala is the Digimon reference book, where it says that Urasaemon's swordsmanship has been passed down over time in the Eastern Digital World, which is Shambhala. Another piece of evidence is Goku.
Where is Gokumon? There you are. Gokumon. And for those of you who weren't here earlier, the elongated U is actually necessary.
Gokumon. Not Gokumon, with that shortened U sound. That's a totally different Digimon. That is Reapermon in the English dub. And yes, the length of the U sound does matter because you can get a totally different word if you don't lengthen it out enough. Welcome to the wonderful world of the Japanese language, the third hardest to learn in the world.
I think I am gonna do this. With that. Make the video slightly shorter.
Allegedly.
And do. Okay. Then we're gonna.
Moving on from that tangent, Gokumon does evolve into 2 Digimon. C10 Goku.
Actually, before I do that, I want to copy that, paste that, then okay. Okay, then we'll put that back there.
Gokumon and
Yeah, put you there.
Shakamon. What do these 2 Digimon have in common? They're part of Digital World Shambhala. According to the Digimon Rush book, Titan Gokumons.
Yeah, you could tell I was struggle busting with it that time.
Titan Gokumon's power rivals with the Tentai Hachibushi. As a result, our Longmon.
Let's see, our Longmon. Nope. Let's not do that. There we go. Not that big.
Our Longmon keep an eye on them. And if you're not already aware, your Longmon is part of the Tentai Hashibushu. And Gokumon's other form, Shakamon, is part of that same group, who are the Guardians of Shambhala. Now, I want to talk about this.
Okay, and then there's that, and then oh dear God, that's shiny. Oh dear God, that's shiny. Oh dear God, that's shiny. Hold on, we're gonna find a better version of this image. Hold on. We're gonna go to the Facebook post that I saw this on. I'm not gonna go on this computer. I really don't want any connection. I don't want any connection from this computer onto Facebook, so we're just gonna use my phone. Sorry, everyone, but I'm not really risk that. I mean, this won't take long, anyways. There it is. Okay, so we are just going to download that, save the phone, and then upload this to the drive. Upload, and then we're going to, nope, not that. And we're going to switch screens here for a second. Why is it so far behind? Like, I mean, I get there's lag, but oh no, I do not want. No, don't open that. Close, please. Close, please. Thank you. Let's open it to dissolve for whatever reason. But, and then like the whole reason why I'm not using dissolve. It's because, for whatever reason, I just can't get it to my 2 monitor setup. But I mean, I'll probably try it again. Actually, probably before next week, because DaVinci Resolve is just better than the Premiere, and it's free. So like I'll still have to have Photoshop, but yeah. So let's. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Why? Okay, why are the dogs barking? But that's weird. It won't let me. So let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what's going on. Realizing that you guys can't see what I'm doing. So I'm dragging this image over to here, but I'm getting this error. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do now is just open this up in Photoshop. Because I know Photoshop will open it. And then you're just gonna export it back into the folder. Just, and then it will let me do it now. Yes, it will let me do it. Okay, don't know what that about, but here we are. Okay, like
this first.
Actually, I'm just gonna make this. I'm just gonna make this full screen. Need to be 200. Okay.
Out this for a second.
And I think what I'm gonna do is actually put it back at. Actually, we're gonna make this like 75%. Nope. Just kidding. Hold on. I want this one. This one at 75. There we go. And then.
Been some speculations going around that this is Zed Millenniumon. After you did this.
And actually, let's go find that real quick. So let's go to Longform. It's not on this. It's not on this. That's right. It's not on this. Look at all. Right? Yeah, it's not. Okay. So that means it's somewhere else. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the drive because I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. Okay, so we go back in the drive, and then Millennium. Okay, that's promising. Okay, so let's go back. I'm back. We're gonna do it the hard way. I should have images. I should have images for this. See, okay, so this is what I mean by I don't want you guys seeing this. I just passed by some stuff where it's just like really unfortunate. Just something that happened to my friend a couple months ago. And what should have been a really happy memory. But it's not. There we go. Okay. And actually, we can close that, and then we can move back to this. Okay, doke. Let's just do it this way. Boop and a boop, and then Shambhala images. Zed Millenniumon, and then we pull the Millenniumon into here.
After you did this, that this is dead.
Nope. Nope. Shrink down, please. Thank you. And then...
Zed Millenniumon. After the disappointing entry of both Adventure 2020 and Ghost Game, fans are wanting to see Millenniumon in a grander way that won't leave them disappointed. However, I disagree that it's going to be Zed Millenniumon. There's another group of Digimon in Digiworld Shambhala called Shikuju, or the Four Perilous Beasts. These Digimon are based on the four perils in Chinese mythology. So far, we have 3 of the 4 revealed.
Okay. And then we need to find this guy. Who's texting me and why?
Digimon, Yiwumon, and Tao.
Whoa. Okay. We good. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, oh, that's perfect, honestly. Just we need to, I want you over here. A little bit bigger.
Digimon, Yiwu.
And I think it's the Yiwumon. Whoop, nope, not that one. We need this one. Yeah. This dude. Nope. A little bit bigger. You could go right fucking there. You can make it a little bit smaller.
Yiwumon and Tao.
And make you a little bit bigger. Okay.
And Tao Timon. But the fourth, Tao Wushu, has not been revealed. And that is not by mistake. Tao Wushu is based on Tao Wu, which is a reckless and stubborn beast in Chinese mythology. Some sources say it is also associated with avarice. Given what we know about Beat Break, the Sotomas, and World Union, I think it's a fair assumption to say that this is going to be our main villain. Now, for the whole reason why I wanted to get this video out before tomorrow's episode is that one of these things is about Gekomon and their evolution. We are reaching the halfway point of Beat Break. It is only out before tomorrow's episode is that one of these things is about
Gekomon. Yeah, you do it.
Gekomon and their evolution. We are reaching the halfway point of Beat Break. It is only a 49 episode anime. Regardless of that, it is usually around the mid to high 20s that we see the perfect evolution forms of our main cast. And it's usually the high 30s and lower 40s for the ultimate evolution forms. But I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be more towards the mid 30s since it is, again, 49 episodes long. We already know from the preview of episode 24 that Tomoro is going to be using a lot of Dark E-Pulse to fight against Clay. I expect that Clay is going to be continually pushing Tomoro. Knowing how Tomoro operates, he's not going to back down and he's going to keep pushing back. We've already seen what happens when you push a Digimon too much with E-Pulse with the case of Ramphramon and Azadarmon. I think there's going to be a realization with Tomoro that he's pushing Armadillomon way too far. That he's pushing our
we can do, and I'm gonna put you right here, and then we're gonna crop it. Nope, that's not how you spell that. We're gonna crop it to the right. We don't need to crop it from the left. We just have it like that. Fuck it.
Armadillomon way too far, and
you just disappear right there.
and adjust himself along with his E-Pulse, which will allow Armadillomon to evolve to their perfect form and defeat Clay. As for Team Tactics, I think the members of Tactics might become part of Glowing...
Okay, so this video's done. It's done. So I have some ideas what I want to do for this thumbnail. Crap, dude. Okay. So, so we are just gonna get this video exported real quick before we do that. Boop. And oh yeah, so fun fact. There was apparently a poll taken for what Digimon you want to see in future Digimon games. The highest one, the highest vote was Gamamon. And oh my god, I want this precious little baby in the future Digimon games badly. Like, I love all of his evolutions. I love him so much. It's just really unfortunate that Ghost Game ended the way it did. Like if had they done, like, okay. So here's the thing with Ghost Game. They started introducing Goodless Gabumon in episode 14, and then they attempted to build more. And there was a little bit of introduction before that to Goodless Gabumon. There was a little bit of foreshadowing, but it didn't build up enough throughout the entire series. Like, I feel like they could have introduced Regulus One way earlier. Probably after, maybe a few episodes after they introduced Seriousmon. And like they could have introduced Seriousmon way earlier. And like they could have done more plot wise. What they should have done, they should have been building up. They should have been building a little bit more up to the reveal of why Digimon were being sent to the human world in Ghost Game. Like they probably should have started that at the episode where Battle Gabumon evolved into Kana Wisemon. That should have been the reveal right there. But they saved it for Seriousmon for whatever reason. And there just wasn't. I mean, there was enough time, but they chose not to use it. Even at Seriousmon, there was enough time for them to world build, but they chose not to. They kept on asking about, well, who is the one who sent you for like a few episodes after that, but they didn't build. And like they definitely could have introduced the RGB way earlier as well, or GRB rather. RGB is something different. GRB earlier as well. Like what we should have seen was the GRB coming into the human world. And we should have seen all these Digimon getting sick with GRB, them lashing out. You know, that's what should have happened. But they, for whatever reason, didn't go that route. Because it's like I do get why they didn't, because the whole justification for sending Digimon to the human world in Ghost Game was, we saved the digital world by sending all the Digimon to your world. But like, by sending all the Digimon to the human world, there have got to be at least there had to be at least a couple with the GRB. But I don't know. There's just so many ways that they could have done the plot better in Ghost Game. But anyways, yeah. I want Gabumon, the boy, in future Digimon games. I'm hoping with this new expansion to Time Stranger that they will incorporate Gabumon into that. I mean, it's going to be by 2017, 2027, that they'll have this expansion implemented, which is well after the Time Series is going to be on the Switch and the Switch 2. So, like, I think that's plenty of time for them to figure out Gabumon and all that. And with that in mind, they should also be including Arcturusmon and Proximamon, which we didn't even get to see in Ghost Game, which is a huge disappointment to me. Because there were it could have ended so. The ending should have been that Arcturusmon and Siriusmon joggers together by sheer will, and Proximamon fixes the GRB contagion amongst all Digimon. Because if I remember correctly, Proximamon's lore it's cool. Like, hold on, let me pull up the reference book real quick, because this is kind of lore that people don't know because they didn't include it in Ghost Game. Digimon reference book. Like, I might do a whole lore video about this too. By the way, if there's any demand for it. But yeah, no, like the whole lore behind this. Serious Digimon that commands the powers of creation and destruction. Simultaneously simulations run on high-speed processors predict that the theoretical manifestation of this Digimon, but whether it actually exists in the digital world is unknown. This Digimon, Proximamon, it's so cool. And like, it would have been cool to see this in Ghost Game and see it fix the GRB contagion. So yeah. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. This is done. Exporting, by the way. So we're just gonna close it. So I do have ideas for what I want for the thumbnail. And actually, there's literally only one correct answer for what the thumbnail needs to be. So we're actually going back to this image here. And we're gonna start applying things and stuff. So we're gonna add a little brightness and a little bit of contrast. Actually, might just make this bigger as well. We're just gonna make it big. Make it big. Hello? Oh, that's right. We can't. We need to do this first, and then we can do that. Scale. Big. big. You know, get it in there, get it in there. And then we're gonna go to text here, and then what do I want for the no, not that. Where was it? I saw the one I wanted to use. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where are you? Yeah, I kind of love and hate that meme. Just. It's gone forever. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. God damn it. Shit. I fucking hate this. Damn. Unfortunate. Where the hell? Oh, no, there it is. Haha! I found it. Okay, I want this one. And then we want this not black. We want this red. It's, I mean, yellow and black are just gonna, even white's gonna blend too much into the background, so, actually, I want this all caps. It doesn't matter if it's no caps. We are not doing this all caps. Okay, never mind. We're not doing it in lowercase either. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe not this one then. Cool font, but I don't think it's for me. Or what I want here. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Let's 300, by the way. Actually, no, that looks cool. That looks good. I like that. And then we're actually gonna add more to this. Actually, we're gonna put this one at Times New Roman. There we go. And then, come on, you will align. You will, okay, you know what, that looks good there, that's fine. And then we're gonna make a stroke. Not white. Black, please. Thank you. Okay. And then what I'm also going to do is bring in those two. I want this guy. And then also want. I mean, they're both facing the same way, though. Actually, no, they're not. No. Okay. There we go. I want you there. I want you there. And I'll make you a little bit bigger. And then this will be up there. I actually do want a little bit more to this. Hold on. Let me look here. Let me look. If I spell break correctly, then maybe I can find what I'm looking for. Crazy concept. Okay, that's fine. What I'm looking for is a logo for Beat Break. So, actually, no. I was thinking about finding a logo for Shambhala, but I realized that's gonna blend too much in with the background, so we're not doing that. So we're just gonna look real quick. Is this one transparent? Is this a transparent logo? I don't think it is. Nope. So let's. Ooh, actually, hold on. No, okay. Let's go transparent. Transparent. Wait, don't give me that. Actually, I wonder if Wikimon has one that's transparent. Probably no. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Actually, that's just promo. Well, it doesn't have anything anyway, so like, that's entirely pointless. Okay. So, oh, actually, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, no, it is. Okay. I'm just stupid. I'm just being a dumb. Okay, okay. This might be a problem, actually. This might actually be a problem. Come on. Hello? Hello? Can this please? Okay, so save image as. Yeah, that's not good. Damn it! Come on, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna look real quick onto the drive. The drive! The drive! Actually, download that before trying to view it. And oh, okay, sick. Okay, so we can fill that and bring that in. And there you go. Haha. Come on. And we're going to have you more down here, actually. Oop, there we go. How's our thumbnail? Alright, so, you're going to save as... Nope, we're going to save this as thumbnail. Perfect. Okay, so, that is all the time I have for the moment. I don't think I have enough time to make food before going to the Yugi Mans tonight, but hey, I can just make that later. It is literally easy. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so yeah, this will be up as soon as I get it up. Probably looking at like 10 minutes away from now. Like that's usually how long it takes for these videos to load, or upload rather. And you will see this stream exactly on Sunday, for the replays and whatnot. Simply because I don't want this up at the exact same time as this episode. I mean, as this video. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If y'all enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all in a little bit, I suppose.